Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
What up, what up, what up? What up?
All right, everybody, so we're back again.
We're back in the house, in the studio with Blunted, my favorite.
No t-shirt for you.
No t-shirt, it's at school.
That's what happens when you don't bring your gear home.
Yeah, it happened.
Because you know what's up when you're here.
When I'm home, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, so we ready to do some marketing?
Of course I am.
All right, let's go.
Roll the clip.
Ready for a perfect grind every time? Grindy's grinders bring a smooth, consistent performance from a small 40 millimeter size to a large 63 millimeter 4-piece design. Built strong with magnetic tops and easy to clean parts, they make herb prepping effortless. Stock Grindy's for a quality grinder your customers can trust. Grindy's, smooth, fast, dependable every single time. All right, Belle, so today we're talking about what?
We're talking about being able to launch micro products. So your micro products are your little products that you don't have already in your store. That's why I brought in Blunted. Yeah, maybe one day we can have Joey on the show.
Maybe one day Joey will just appear out of nowhere, bring his ass in from Florida, and say, hey, I wanted to come up here in this cold ass weather. Yeah, sure he won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'm talking about why we should launch it and why not just, create some hype behind it. Blunted.
Yeah, and they do a good job.
They do an amazing job.
They do an amazing job with creating that, and they put out some awesome gear. As a matter of fact,
getting some more.
Yeah, and of course I'll have some new ones in soon, but. They do really good reels. They do good videos.
They do amazing things.
They do a lot of work.
Exactly, and that's a great way of doing it for your business because honestly, they're very good about, hey, you got it in a store, they're gonna make sure there's branded advertisements in there. And if they don't have it, I promise you we can probably figure that out for you.
Yeah.
If you're buying enough.
And they have like stands and everything to put them on.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
And then they like to give out free stuff with it as well.
Yeah.
So that you can hand it out to all your customers.
Exactly, because the best way of knowing that a product is good and being able to create word of mouth, if they've never had it, is giving out that free sample. Be like, here, just try it. Because I remember a certain someone, whenever you started the business, you didn't want to do something, it was hand pipes actually, because he thought it was very taboo, and he goes, just try it. And here he is. He didn't just sell incense, actually that's what he did first sell, was just incense, because he didn't want to do that. So, but still, people aren't gonna buy the new products because they're stuck with what they know, definitely when it comes to cones and things like that, because they're stuck in what they like. So baby, if they have free samples, just give it out. Be like, hey, try it. It'll change your life.
In my stores, these are out selling raws.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it takes that though, because once they try it, hook to it.
Oh, it's premium.
Yeah, you don't need the 3-letter word. You don't need it.
Once you've got that glass tip,
oh
man, I'm telling you,
can't do it.
And, and it's totally and there's a mesh filter in it. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
So the mesh filter in it goes a long ways with it as well.
I feel like I could sell for them at this point.
I feel like I should sell for them. As a matter of fact, I do.
But
anyway, but I'm not getting a commission for this. No. I do buy this shit in bulk. We do resell this in the wholesale, but it's a product I'm proud to sell.
Exactly.
Unlike another one. I don't like it, and I'm thinking about cutting it all together.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well, because this is the product to go to.
I mean, this product right here is already outpacing that product, and it's just a better product.
I think so too.
But it is a little pricier.
Exactly, but that's the thing. A lot of people are they're gonna buy it quality over quantity any day of the week.
Yes.
Because they're gonna want the better one, because it's the look behind it. And I'm telling you, they have great branding. If you can't already tell, if not, we can put like a picture up here.
Well, they don't come in a little sleeve of paper.
Yeah, where they don't.
This thing comes in a nice.
Like glass.
It's a glass plastic.
Yeah.
With a plastic
top on it.
Very,
really
very
nice.
fresh.
Exactly.
Super fucking flavor.
Am I wrong about this? Do they do their own branded ones too?
Yes, like if you wanted your brand, like if you had XYZ
exactly.
Smoke Shop,
that's what I thought.
You could create your own brand. They will white label for you.
Yeah. So that's another good on branded advertisements, which You can write off, I'm pretty sure,
Yes,
right?
you can.
See, look what I'm doing here. You can have a premium thing and you can have your own.
And you could have your own, and they'll be more than happy to make that for you. Should you need that, and let me know, and I'll put you in touch with the right person. Hit me up over at askchadwade@gmail.com. I will not be sending you bullshit emails.
Nope.
I will not be sending you text of any crap, but I do need an email address, a phone number, and your contact name. And I don't need your shop name. That's not necessary.
They'll figure it out.
Joey will be giving you a call, and you'll get to know Joey as well as we do.
Ow.
But he or one of the other boys will be more than happy to help you. Well, it's because you got wild there. That's what happens. But they will reach out to you and help you get your cone dreams going.
But yeah, so pretty much I think the best way of like launching a product is putting the small advertisements and getting people's word of mouth in. Because if they're gonna see it, it's better if they see things like that and be like, when are you guys gonna get this in? Like things like that, what's this? And then at that point, you can educate your salespeople and be like, yeah, we're getting this in so many days. Because at that point, you're gonna know when it's gonna come in,
well, I
right?
mean, hell, and if they're selling enough of it, Joey will put one of these motherfuckers in their building too.
Maybe we could get a Joey in the building or something if they're selling that much.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get Eeze to make him a cutout, stand up, and Joey right here, and Joey could be here too. You know, Joey and his girlfriend watching my shit on their
So
TV
I
in
bet
their
you
living
money
room.
Joey's girlfriend.
She's sick of me. She's sick of me.
I bet
okay?
I'm so sorry. I bet she's sitting there going, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, I'm talking to Eeze tonight. I'm getting a Joey cutout right here.
That'd be a great idea.
And every time I talk about blunted cones, I'm going to refer to Joey.
Joey.
All right, so there you go, Joey.
Or maybe we could get like a little picture of him and he could pop up on the screen.
Joey.
Yeah, just Joey. I like that idea too if we can't get a cutout.
We'll see how it goes.
Either way, maybe Joey will pop up in the next video.
Think about it. You put Joey in there.
Because think about it. Every time we talk about blunted cones,
I talk about Joey.
We talk about Joey.
Right.
So we got to put him in the video somehow.
We do.
Maybe he could come on here like y'all can talk about blunted cones on the channel or something.
I'm getting Eeze to make me a stand-up cutout.
Maybe.
A cardboard cutout.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great idea.
Just wait, Joey. You're going to be here, baby.
You're going to be here.
All the time.
It's going to be great.
All right, everybody. That's what we got. Thanks,
That's
Bella,
it.
for doing this.
Of
I know
course.
everybody appreciates you. Should you need some help from Bella, that is IKW Media LLC at gmail.com. Should you need me, reach out to me over at chadwadetv.com. Maybe you check out the blogs, or, you know, I got some books written over there as well.
He's also got some merch on there too
And
that
some
he
merch,
can sign.
Right. Yeah, I would sign that. That's a good idea. We've never
you.
offered that before
Thank
either.
you.
Right. But should you also need me and you have a little simple question, maybe it's askchadwade@gmail.com. Reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you out in any way I can.
Maybe if you need some blunted cones inside your store, because now you thinking about it, it's great. Maybe you want Joey there. You might want to do that, right? You're gonna get Wholesale.com.
Yep. UNSWholesale.com.
You don't just got to
Reach out
deal with
to me.
him. I mean, if you don't want to deal with him,
you can get Brandon or Grover. They'll be glad to help you too. They have a myriad of fucking time under their belt, right?
Yep. And they know about blunted cones.
And they know about blunted cones.
If they don't know
as well.
about blunted cones, let us know, because we're going to make sure they know about
and
cones.
they're going to be watching the videos as well.
Exactly.
All right, everybody, that's what we got. Thanks for coming by, Bill. Appreciate you doing this.
Of course.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys. Hopefully we can get that cut out, Joey.
Joey, you are doing it.
You are doing it, Joey.
You just don't know it yet.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I promise you, you're doing
Maybe
it.
we'll have it by Vegas and we'll bring it to Vegas. Oh, that's a great idea. He can be in the booth.
Joey, you gonna work for me, baby?